Now everybody, good news. We finally have a Q400 released for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And honestly, I've got some bad news as well, because this add-on isn't very brilliant. But more on that later. Yes, welcome everybody back to the channel, where we basically pretty much review add-ons all the time for the Flight Simulator. I mean, there's just so many things coming out right now, and so did this Q400 just now. You know, everyone loves the Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 plane. It's so nice to finally see it in the Flight Simulator. And what's also kind of nice is the price of this add-on. It's 22 euros, which is definitely not much. You know what? I would almost say that this is definitely one of the cheaper add-ons, one of the cheapest add-ons, really, especially when it comes to aircraft. Right here's a few selection of a few aircraft. There's only a few planes that are cheaper than this one. The Embraer 190, that one sucked. So everybody, let's find out today, is 22 euros justified of a price? Now, the developers of this add-on are called Snow Palm Studios. This is what their website looks like. They kind of have like a Comic Sans thing going on, which makes me very nervous. What the hell's this font? What is this design choice? Alright, I'm kind of scared. And so I should be. I mean, okay, you know what? Let's keep those expectations down. But let's go ahead and just check out the cockpit textures before we move on to the outside. Yeah, this is what the cockpit looks like. Oh my god. That is not too great. You know, this reminds me of the Bedrock Boeing 737 MAX, the worst add-on ever for the Flight Simulator, even though I almost have to say it looks almost worse. This looks worse than some freeware planes, just texture-wise, right? I mean, just take a look at a real Q400 overhead panel, and like, you cannot tell me that's the same thing, like, at all. They haven't really done a lot of designing, ding. I mean, it's 22 euros, though. All right, anyway, let's maybe turn on the batteries right here so we can check out the screens. Turn on the ground power. It's right here. And, oh yeah, the screens, they're not brilliant. Oh, god damn it. At least they kind of have managed to represent the interfaces you can find on the real Q400 quite well. Right, that's kind of gone well. But, you know, the MCDU, for example, that is just the normal basic Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 MCDU. This is definitely nothing crazy. Most of these buttons don't even work. Oh, what a shame. Anyway, let's maybe try to turn on the APU, maybe do like a startup procedure right here. Here we go, start APU. All right, here we go. I mean, the thing is, I've actually flown recently this super highly realistic X-Plane Q400 add-on, and just in comparison, this is just a disgrace, honestly. But, you know, it's fine. All right. Okay, come on. That's good. Why won't the APU start? That does not look all too great. Why doesn't our airplane work? Good, I can't start the APU. Good. Now, I can't seem to be able to find any manual either, so let's just give up. It's probably my fault. Anyway, now spawned into this airport runway, and we can see, well, the outside textures aren't all too brilliant either. I mean, in detail, we can definitely check out is the nose landing gear, which doesn't even seem to be touching the ground. That's quite strange. Probably because of this Courchevel airport. But what the hell? It's not great. Good one. Also, oh my god. The animation of the propellers here aren't great either. Yeah. The windows, they seem to be quite big, but that's because this is apparently the new generation of the Q400, so that is normal. But what the problem definitely is behind the windows, because there's nothing. I mean, you can see it right here. I can't really seem to find any like cabin or anything in there. Right, we can even try to drone view cheat ourselves into this cabin. Well, there isn't just nothing, and it's like my heart. It's empty. Now, that's not all too great. There are definitely freeware planes that have way more, well, detailism than this. Anyway, let's finally get to flying this. We can hear the nice sounds of the turboprop engines here of this Q400, and well, this is a nice sounding plane. They've represented that quite well, I think, and we can take off already. The landing gear up, which, oh my god, we can look through the, oh my god, we can look through the boot. That is not done well at all. Okay, please fix that in a next update. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's quite embarrassing. I'm sorry. You know, it's like the thing. This is like a brand new developer. This is their first plane. And I don't want to ruin their start, Snow Palm Studios, by making this absolutely bad review. But I've got to make this fair. So let's keep it fair. I mean, for 20 euros, right, I kept my expectations low. And I've not been disappointed that much, honestly. But anyway, things are going well. We are overspeeding. So it's a bit strange that we can hear the overspeed alert on the outside view, but not on the inside view. Very realistic. Now, that's totally fine. The handling, I mean, I'm not a Q400 pilot. I'm not here to judge that properly. It does feel a little bit very agile for a Q400. Even though, you know what? I'm almost buying that as well. But no, honestly, yeah, this thing does kind of fly like an F-22. Which, I mean, that could be great fun. All right, now talking about fun, let's maybe try to come in for a bit of a landing here at Courchevel Airport. Now, the Q400 isn't that much of a stall plane, but let's do that anyway. We can see some spoilers coming out. At least that is implemented here. Yeah, that's kind of the bare minimum. But come on, things are looking good. Maybe try to finally test the runway performance here in the flight simulator. All right, here we go. Let's maybe try to stop now. Full power into the reverse thrust, into the stopping. That is, everybody, what I am talking about here. We've just landed the Q400 here at Courchevel. Oh, all right. This is the first plane I've had that happen. What the hell that? Oh god, okay. Trey realistic. Anyway, look at that. Good. Now see a little bit closer here. Yeah, texturing. It's really sad. All right, let's go for a full power takeoff. You know what? With the physics of this plane, I kind of believe that this is gonna probably work. But I mean, you know, enough of them are just. Oh, ah! What the hell is that? Oh god. Right, you know what? It turns out the physics are miserable as well. Right, full power, flaps 35. Jesus Christ, no way. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to get some work done on the physics as well. I want to see this once more. We only need a helipad for this plane. The Q400 is an 80 passenger airliner. This thing needs a runway. Look at that. Yes. Yeah, fix the flaps settings, please. That's good. See you guys. Good one. The Q400 for MS Flight Simulator by Snow Palm Studios. Definitely a plane that you can skip, especially if you're not that interested in the Q400 plane. If you do love this plane though, and a lot of people like me do, you might consider taking a little bit of a look at this one. Am I regretting my purchase? Not really, because I'm gonna milk this out by doing a bunch of live streams. But yes, I can really only recommend buying this plane if you're like a hardcore Q400 plane. I really love to fly this plane. Even though if you were a hardcore fan, you would probably just go for the very awesome X-Plane add-on. You do get what you pay for here in this case, just pretty much as always. So yeah, that's not a very good conclusion, but that's pretty much all I have to say. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.